Hi lovely ladies, how are you? Oh, I'll just let the doggy in. Welcome. So day 5, we're talking about embracing ourselves as we are, because often we will find fault. We're very good at finding the things we don't like, and we tend to ignore the good things, the strengths. Oh, he's knuckling around here. He's, come on, Oscar. He's, just coming in. So we tend to ignore the good things because we tend to only see, like if you look in the mirror, what do you see? Do you only see the good, the bad bits that you don't like, your tummy, your bum, your arms, like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes we only see the negatives, or it's, I wouldn't even call it negatives, just things you don't like in your mind, you don't like them. When really there is a lot to love, right? There's a lot of, like we're very unique. We're at this age where I think we bring a lot of wisdom, we bring a lot of experience, we've learned a lot of lessons, which, you know, like I feel like this is the greatest time, and we're leading the generation of women who are, you know, moving forward with their health, growing older, healthier. That's my goal, that's my dream, is that we're growing older, healthier, happier, more connected, right? And I think even if you haven't been able to do that and you're sort of in your late 40s, early 50s, there's never a better time to start embracing you now and looking at all the shit you've been through and think, oh my God, like my body is still amazing. It can do amazing things, right? And often we don't like our bodies. So in turn, our bodies don't like us, right? So I think knowing that, you know, you'll arrive at this age, roundabout, and hopefully you're on the path or a different journey. And I assume you are, because you wouldn't be following me if you didn't want that, or if you weren't working towards that, right? If you had no interest in being healthy and no interest in improving your world, your health, your energy, your mind, like we need to expand and grow, keep growing, you wouldn't be following something like me, someone like me, something like, you know, on the internet looking for more positive ways to be inspired and live, right? You wouldn't be looking for the ways to do it. So, and no one has all the answers, mind you. I'm not saying I do. I'm not saying anyone does. I can only talk about my own experience and how I've gotten here. And it's been a long journey, and I've always been focused on fitness, really, I suppose. That doesn't necessarily mean I've always been healthy either, right? So that's the other thing. Fit doesn't mean skinny. It doesn't mean healthy. It's a holistic point of view, right? So I now only coach an holistic point of view. I don't just do weight loss. I don't just do diet or fitness. To me, there's lots of ways to be healthy, and your mindset is one of them, like huge, right? So I just want to say, hey, let's bring our chairs to the table. You've earned your stripes. This is not your first rodeo. So what are your strengths? What are your gifts? Like, have you forgotten, right? And I think the other thing to remember is that if you have more energy and you have self-love and you have self-worth and you actually want to feel really good, you can contribute more. And if you're worried about taking some of the time away or effort away or money away or whatever from your family or your business or your work or whatever it is that you're wanting to, that you're trying to not take time off from, if you know what I mean, you're trying to push through, you're trying to smash yourself because you've got things to do, you're going to do a lot better and feel a lot better if you're not running on empty. And that's the truth. If you're trying to do everything from an empty cup, empty heart, empty body, right? Empty fuel, no energy, fatigue. It's going to be, my battery, of course. This phone spends more time dead than it does on charge, I think. So I'll make it real quick. So that's what I want to talk about is embracing you. That means wear what you want, bright colors, earrings, lippy, get the good lippy out, get the good earrings out. Don't wait. We're not waiting for permission anymore. We're not waiting for someone to say that we're good enough. We're not waiting for someone to say that we're pretty enough, smart enough. Like, fuck all that, right? We're at a point now, it's like, I would imagine you've had a gut full of trying to fit in the way that everybody expects you to, and that you're contributing in a way that, you know, you're trying to help everybody, trying to please everybody, but you're going last, right? So that's what we don't want to do. We want to honor ourselves, honor our needs, honor our energy, honor our headspace, and protect that, right? And that means less letting everybody in. Yeah, so there is ways to do that, ways to protect your energy, ways to grow your energy and not drain the hell out of it, setting boundaries, not being a people pleaser, not being a perfectionist, which I would never be confused with a perfectionist. If you haven't realized that already, it is a bit slap happy and a bit rough, but that's how I roll. So, I'm not a perfectionist, and I never will be. But there are things that we do that add to the overwhelm, that add to the anxiousness, that add to the stress, right? We create that, and if we can't get a grip on that, we will be unwell, right? It'll just continue. That's when we carry more weight. That's when we, can't get out of bed in the morning. That's when we feel down and flat, right? So, if we're looking at a holistic point of view, that includes your joy, that includes your love, your self-love, your happiness, right? It's not just about your body. In fact, your body is probably, that's the vessel, right? It's housing our heart and soul. That is what's coming from. We need it inside and out, right? So I look at inside and out. What are your passions? What are you great at? What are you ignoring and you're doing it maybe for money, but you'd really love to go and start something else, maybe a new course or a new, you'd like to do a different class or something like that. Like, I think we are waiting, and I don't know what we're waiting for, because this is it, right? This is the life that you've given yourself. You can change anything. Anything you want, you can change, right? And I saw a quote yesterday and it said, if you can't change your mind, you're not using it properly. And I thought, isn't that brilliant? Like, yeah, like it's up to you. It's up to you how you roll or how you do your life, yeah? And it's not easy, because of course we are affected by and influenced by the world, by socials, by our family, by our past, by our experiences, by what we've learned, but we can choose to let some of that go. So what I want to say is, get out those good wine glasses, bloody let rip, go and, if being comfortable and wearing your wardrobe that's full of beautiful clothes that you've forgotten about, or maybe you weren't comfortable in, if that's something you want to do and you want to start getting more comfortable in your body, then there's ways to do that. If you want more energy and less fatigue, there's ways to do that, right? If you want to expand your knowledge, or maybe it's more on a spiritual level, you'd love to go and do yoga or meditation or sound healing, or you know what I mean? Like, there's so many ways now to just expand and grow. Read more, right? That you can read more books, you can listen to audio. Like, we are, in one way, we're overwhelmed by all the choices, which I think is part of the issue. Like, we're not focused on we're kind of disconnected, and we're not asking ourselves, what is it that we want, right? And then from there, we can focus. If that's what you want, if you're trying to, you want to do more, you want to learn how to do tarot reading, or you want to do painting, or you want to lose weight, or you want to, change jobs. Like, it's a confidence thing as well. So, like I said, this health gamut, if you like, is full of lots of stuff. Healthy means coping, it means listening to your body, it means feeling happy and having the tools and the skills to cope better without letting your emotions rule the world, right? We don't want our emotions to rule the world, we don't want our feelings to rule the world, and we don't want our, we've got to be guided by something. It's usually our values and how we're feeling, right? So we have to be able to use the skills that we've got, that we've learned, the mistakes that we've learned, like we didn't get here just by accident, to move forward in a more positive light, in a more positive way. So I really think embracing you, and I know there's a lot of movement out there, a lot of chatter about the, the body image movement and embracing yourself and being who you are and all the rest of it. And that's really great, because that's true. But it's okay to want more too. It's okay to want to improve your situation, or improve your body, or improve your fitness, or improve your health. It's while you are embracing yourself, if that makes sense. Because I know it sort of like sounds conflicting. Yes, I'm okay the way I am. I don't need to change anything. Yeah, but I want to. So if I want to, then that's good, right? I can do whatever I like. Yeah? So I think there's a mix of There's no rules. And I think, unfortunately, you may have listened to a lot of rules along the way, especially if you've been in the diet culture and you've been trying to lose weight on and off for a lot of years. So many rules, right? And I think also just being society, trying to fit in, trying to be the, the carer, the cleaner, the shopper, the psychologist, they're trying to do everything, right? Looking after family and running businesses. And I think it's good to see more women my age are totally throwing all the rules out and going, I'm going to start a business, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to, go and learn tarot card reading. I keep saying tarot card reading, I don't know, I don't want to, but I'm just saying as a rule, right? As a thing. But meditation, really connecting back into our body. And so when I'm working with you, that is what we're doing. We're connecting back into your body. We're reconnecting. We're finding some foundations of health, things that are back to basics that you can do even on your worst day, right? That is the goal, is that you can have a practice of health as part of your life that fits in. It's not something you have to do separately to your work or to your family or to your business. It's part of your world. It's part of your life. It's how you live, right? That's what I want. I want you to be moving forward in the world, aging great. I will say gracefully, not that I like that word so much, but gratefully, gracefully, healthily, right? So energized, vitality, use the wisdom that you've got, right? You've been here for a while now. You know a lot of things. You probably even know yourself really well, but you need to be able to let go of some stuff too. So, embracing you is taking all the shit. It's taking all the good stuff. It's taking all the experiences, all the fails, and going, that's okay. I am this, and if you don't like it, too bad, right? So we've all made mistakes. We've all sort of struggled. Some people are struggling more than others. Some have had shit luck more than others. Some have had good luck more than others. Like, there is no judgment on anybody or anything. Just say, this is me, and I'll take all the bits I didn't like so much. I don't like my flabby arms. I don't like my tummy. I don't like this, but I'm working on it, right? I'm working on it, and that's okay, right? I'm improving how I feel about myself because I'm at a point now where I don't give a damn, right? And I think that is a good thing if you've run out of what they call run out of fucks, right? If you run out of fucks, too many fucks, too much stress, is caused from too many fucks, caring too much about every little detail is what I mean, right? So at some point you're going to have to let some stuff go and be brave, get out there, be brave and give stuff a go if that's what you want to do, right? If that's what you want to do, find some help. You're not alone, right? You're not alone. There's lots of ways to get help. You don't have to put up with anything. You don't have to just suck it up or feel miserable if you don't, if there's something that can be done to help you. And so I think, for me, embracing just means, okay, bring it on. I'm ready. Bringing on all the bits I didn't like. I'm okay with that too. I'm accepting that too. That's how I got here. That's okay, right? Without that, I wouldn't be me. Without those mistakes, without those fails, without, all the lows, you can't have the highs, right? So it's got to be all together. And that is healthy, right? That's a healthy mindset. And I think that's the other thing I'll quickly finish up on is embracing you is a mindset, right? It's not waiting till you're perfect, waiting till the right time, waiting till someone gives you permission. It is a mindset or an attitude that I'm here, I'm taking up space, I deserve to be doing whatever I want in that regard. Like I'm here, I'm to be seen. I'm not hiding away anymore. And if people don't like me, move on, that's cool, right? I'm not here for everybody. I'm not here for trying to make peace with everybody and make everyone happy. Over time, and I think it's just natural attrition that people just disappear and you go, what happened? I don't even know what I did. Did I do something wrong here? Like what has changed here? I don't know, but I've come to care less about some of those things, right? Especially when things don't go well for you or family don't go well, or just, you just got to work out what's important, go back to your values. I think that's the compass, your values. And that changes, by the way. So what you valued in your 20s and 30s won't be the same thing you value in your 50s and 60s, right? Or even late 40s. So have a look at that. I've got a values list. I will actually post that in this group, the values list. But also tonight, actually there's 3 bonuses I can post with this live today. The values list to remind you of going back to the core and what are those things. A ebook which comes with this whole 5-day program, if you like, which is flat to fab, right? So there's some foundations. That's your checklist. It's your workout. It's your recipes. It's mindset. It's a checklist for your day. It is self-care list. It's a whole heap of stuff in there that I think is awesome, right? That will help you go back to your basics, back to the foundations. So I'll be posting that as well. You can have that. And I've always got stuff. I make stuff all the time because I love it, right? I just love making stuff like that. And I'm all about the basics, foundations, getting you started so that you feel good. And tonight is the live Zoom, right? So if you want to join that live Zoom and you've got something specific that you would like to talk about that has been talked about maybe in the 5 days, have a look at each day, the last 5 posts. That'll be, each day is a different topic, right? So we've got self-care, we've got nurturing your energy with healthy snacking. You've got the first day was choosing what you want to change, right? And the baby steps, creating the baby steps to do that. So we'll do that in that Zoom if you give me what you want, right? Otherwise, join me for a one-on-one, either a call, a quick chat about where you're at and what you would like. I'm also booking one-on-ones, so I've got 60-minute sessions and I've got a 3-session package which you do fortnightly over 6 weeks, or a 6-week package which is weekly. But there's a lot of support in there, of course. That's high contact, lots of messaging, lots of support along the way. So there's a few ways you can work with me if you wish to go all in a little bit deeper on what's going on for you. But I'm happy to chat initially to see where you're at and to see what would suit you best. And please, if you want to join tonight, I've emailed out the link again, but if you haven't got my emails, please let me know what your email address is and I'll hook you up with that program, oh, not program, but the 5 days, which will give you the emails, all the resources, the links that you need for each day that's been happening. It'll also, or I'll just send you the link to join the Zoom, 8 o'clock tonight. It's free, it's a Q&A session, it's open coaching, if you like, personalized to whatever you want to talk about, whatever you want, whatever your need is, that's what I'm going to talk about, right? As well as recapping the 5 days. So, yeah, so I want to talk to you about that. I also posted a workout, so let me know what you thought about that. That was last night. I do that one-on-one as well. That can be a Zoom if you want to work privately for 4 weeks with me doing a weekly PT together. That's something else I do as well. There's a few ways to work with me that I think really just cut to the chase and get you the result you're looking for, or at least get you motivated and inspired to start, right? To get you ready, to build your confidence, all of that. So embrace now, girls, because honestly, there's no other time, and this is the time to start the journey of your health, right? To start feeling better, start knocking off those health struggles that you're having, start reducing symptoms as well, and improving how you feel, how you look, your energy, how you sleep, how you eat, how you move, all of that, right? So that is what healthy is to me. It's like a big bubble of foundational stuff that's going to help you move forward and create maybe a new life, a new journey for you moving forward if you haven't done that yet and you've been stuck, right? So I'd love to hear where you're stuck. So message me privately, that's fine, or jump on a 30-minute free health review and we'll see if I can, I can identify exactly what's going on for you based on what you tell me, yeah? But I was going to say to see what would suit best for you, but we can chat first. All right, I hope that was helpful. I will talk to you soon. Let me know if you got the email. I will post the values list and the ebook. I probably will email out. So if you want the emails, let me know, because I can also give you the Zoom link for tonight to have a chat. And that's a group chat, right? So we are sharing. So what I've found, by the way, yes, one-on-one is really great, but the magic of the collective, the magic of knowing that you're not alone, the magic of knowing that other people get it and that are also struggling, you feel so much better. And you have a laugh, right? You have a laugh, you have a chat, you realize you're not doing it on your own and that you're not the only one, right? Because often you think that you're failing or you're not doing a good job because you think you're the only one. And you look around and everyone else looks great, right? Everyone else looks like they're doing great. Their socials are great. They look like they're doing interesting, cool things. They look like they're having a good time, you know, like, and then you start reflecting back thinking, God, I just feel like rubbish, you know, and I'm going to eat that tub of ice cream just because I can, because why bother? So I want to cut that off at the pass. If you've got some emotional eating, some stress eating, binge eating, anything that's more like along the addictive thing, I think that's more like a one-on-one, but I can talk to you about that anyway. Yeah, because I do addiction coaching as well, wellness coaching, personal training, weight loss consult, like pretty much it's needs based. So tell me what you need and I'm pretty much sure as hell I can give that to you. And if I can't, I will put you in the right direction so that you get help, right? So I think the first thing is deciding that it is time, deciding that you're worth it, deciding that there is possible ways to help you, that this is not useless, you're not useless, this is not helpless. There is lots of ways to feel healthy, and it's not about going to the gym, right? It's not about going to the diet, on a diet, sorry. That's not the way, right? It is really mindset first, self-care. There's so many ways to get your energy back and get your power back, which is what I want to help you with. All right, I'm going to go, and I hope you have a beautiful day. And let me know if you're coming onto the Zoom tonight, or you'd like to have a chat one-on-one. All right, see you guys. Bye.